The Handmaid's Tale Cast, real-life partners, and lifestyles. Once you cross the borders of Gilead, you will have a hard time leaving. Us Handmaid's Tale fans are lucky not to live in the terrifying world of the show, but once you start following June in her efforts to escape from oppression, it won't be easy to stop watching. Over the course of its first 3 seasons, The Handmaid's Tale has become everyone's favorite dystopian drama series with feminist overtones. It doesn't hurt that the original novel by Margaret Atwood was already a masterpiece, but the show wouldn't be as powerful and dramatic if it weren't for its incredible and award-winning cast. With season 4 freshly premiered, it portrays a world where love is practically forbidden, but that does not mean that the actors' off-screen love lives are all work and no play. Keep watching this video if you want to find out about the Handmaid's Tale cast, their real-life partners, and lifestyles. If you enjoyed this video, click on the like and subscribe buttons, and if you relish our content and want to stay up to date, don't forget to hit the bell icon. You'll get a notification every time we upload some new content. You will be the first to know the biggest secrets about your favorite TV and film stars. Number 8. Madeline Brewer as Janine Lindo. Janine's evolution is one of the most painful examples of what Gilead can do to a woman. When she enters the Red Center for training, it looks like she will not budge under the pressure. However, it isn't long before she loses her eye and her mind. It takes a skilled actress to play someone driven crazy by the forces of evil, and there is no doubt that Madeline Brewer is one. Madeline is one of the youngest actors in The Handmaid's Tale, but don't let that fool you. She's been acting since she was 7 years old. After graduating from the American Musical and Dramatic Academy in New York, she worked on a musical called Liberty. She must have already been pretty good because only 2 months later, she was chosen to play Trisha Miller in Orange is the New Black. Netflix fans fell in love with her immediately, and HBO has sent her name to the top. The American actress has been a fixture of The Handmaid's Tale since its first season. As one of the show's most notable characters, we know a lot about Janine, but the of Warren, of Daniel, and of Howard performer is very reserved about her relationships. Madeline has always been quick to deny rumors associating her to fellow celebrities, including fellow actors Kenan Johnson, Colm Worthy, or Spencer Neville. A while ago, she was linked to Nick Jonas of the Jonas Brothers. They were seen having dinner together, but Madeline claimed they were just friends. She does well to protect her privacy. After all, this isn't Gilead. Her love life belongs to no one but her. Number 7. Amanda Brugel as Rita Blue. The resistance isn't limited to handmaids. Marthas are oppressed by Gilead too, and they can help lead the way to freedom. Of all the Marthas in The Handmaid's Tale, Rita is the one everyone remembers. Without her, June would not have been able to escape the Waterford home. At the end of season 3, Rita manages to flee to Canada with other housekeepers and cooks. Thankfully, she is back on season 4, so Amanda Brugel fans can rejoice. Amanda plays Rita on the show, and she couldn't be happier about it. She actually wrote her university thesis on Margaret Atwood's novel, so being such a key part of the show is a dream for her. The Handmaid's Tale was also a blessing for her career. After playing smaller roles in shows like Orphan Black and films like Suicide Squad, the show finally made her name well known all over the globe. The Canadian performer's talent has managed to stand the test of time, just like her marriage, until very recently. Amanda wedded Marcel Lewis, a police officer, back in 2008, and they have 2 children together, Jude and Phoenix. The couple decided to file for divorce in 2018, right when she was beginning to enjoy her newfound success with The Handmaid's Tale already in her 40s. Rumor has it that she is now dating Ontario actor, short film director, and producer Aidan Shipley. Number 6. Max Mingela as Nick Blaine. Nick is hard to trust. As Commander Waterford's driver, he seems like a reliable advisor for June Osborne. However, it isn't long before he is revealed as a high-ranking eye who controls the entire household. But there's no denying that there are real feelings between him and June. Their steamy scenes in season 1 are as passionate and loving as the show gets. It is no wonder Max Mingela plays Nick so well. Filmmaking runs through his veins. The English performer is the son of director Anthony Mingela. known for movies like The English Patient and The Talented Mr. Ripley. When he was a kid, Max spent time on his father's film sets, so he took to acting like a duck to water. He played his most famous role in David Fincher's The Social Network, but he isn't just an actor, he debuted as a screenwriter and director with Teen Spirit. His first film as a director also marked the beginning of Max's latest romance. He started dating actress, model, and indie darling Elle Fanning when they were working on the musical drama. Yes, Golden Globe nominee Elle is Dakota Fanning's younger sister and one of the biggest prospects in film business. Max has admitted to being a serial monogamist. He doesn't date anyone he doesn't want to marry, so the future looks pretty bright for the pair. Number 5. Alexis Bledel as Emily Malick. Gilead's days are numbered, and Dr. Emily Malick, PhD, is one of the first characters to show us. Despite being a homosexual, punishable by death in the fictional totalitarian society, her life is spared because of her fertility. Clearly a bad move for the leaders. Emily will help June get in touch with the May Day resistance movement, and nothing will ever be the same. Emily Malick has already become an LGBT icon for fans of The Handmaid's Tale, and for good reason. Alexis Bledel's amazing performance even earned her an Emmy Award. Before, the Texan actress and model had already shown her outstanding acting skills in the long-running comedy drama The Gilmore Girls. The dramatic tone of the show was not the same, but Bledel's talent was. One of her first partners was Gilmore Girls co-star Milo Ventimiglia. Milo is not the only actor who has fallen for Alexis. Before she became a household name playing Emily, Alexis was Beth Dawes on 3 episodes of Mad Men. She didn't last long on the show, but she got something even better in return. Her husband is Mad Men star and Pete Campbell performer Vincent Carthusier. They met on set and held a secret wedding in 2014. Their first child was born in 2016, and they are still together to this day. Away from Hollywood's extravaganzas, Gilead is no place for love, but Alexis has plenty of it in real life. Number 4. Dowd as Aunt Lydia. Before June Osborne becomes a handmaid, her training under Aunt Lydia is already a sign of the horrors to come. Although she oversees the girls' brutal brainwashing to make them obedient, Lydia Clements is a complex character. You can tell that, deep down, she cares for them too. If she wasn't such a believer in Gilead, you might even think she is capable of love. Playing somebody like Aunt Lydia is a real challenge for an actor. Thankfully, prestigious and award-winning American actress Dowd is a true veteran. She has been involved as a character actress in some of the greatest TV shows of all time, from True Detective all the way through to The Leftovers. Her film career has been impressive too, and some of her acting credits include roles in Philadelphia, Captain Fantastic, and Hereditary. Dowd's personal life is as stable as her acting trajectory. She met her longtime husband Larry Arancio when they were students, and they have been together for decades. They have 3 children and live in New York City, where they both work as professional acting coaches. Writer and acting chair for the Cap 21 program, Arancio has worked as a coach for Lady Gaga herself, whereas Anne is so good that her college gave her an honorary Doctor of Fine Arts degree as recognition for her distinguished career. Yep, Aunt Lydia is the only baddie here. Number 3. Joseph Fiennes as Fred Waterford. Commander Waterford seems kind at first, but no one at the head of Gilead can be that good. His relationship with his wife is full of pains, so he enjoys getting close to his handmaids. Too close for comfort. It's easy to think Fred is a victim of the system, but he can be as cruel as the system demands of him. Only Joseph Fiennes could pull off Fred's mixture of kindness and violence. Just like Dowd, the English film and stage actor has a lot of experience before The Handmaid's Tale. Some of you might remember him as the Bard himself. One of the biggest roles came when he played the titular Shakespeare in Love. His talent might have been born out of a sense of competition. His brother is actor Ralph Fiennes, and his sisters Martha and Sophie are filmmakers too. While Fiennes is game for any role that demands his talents, he has performed in films, TV shows, and stage plays. His love life is not as diverse. He has been married to photographer Maria Dolores Dieguez, born in Switzerland to Spanish parents since 2009. They have 2 children together, and they lead a quiet life away on the island of Majorca. with Mrs. Fiennes working under her artistic name Lola Alvarez. And guess what? Maria Dolores photographed Yvonne Strahovski, who gives life to her husband's on-screen wife Serena Joy in The Handmaid's Tale for Glamour UK. Number 2. Yvonne Strahovski as Serena Joy Waterford. Men are not the only people in Gilead who think women are second-class citizens. Fred Waterford's wife Serena Joy is also an advocate for the new system, and she is as capable of cruelty as her husband. Even so, it's not hard to understand her wish to have a child, and she will do anything to give Fred a family. Yvonne Strahovski plays Serena Joy with all the meanness that the role requires. Although the Australian actress with Polish roots is a relative newcomer to drama, she already cut her teeth in TV shows like Dexter and Chuck. She has also lent her voice to the video game Mass Effect and even played Daenerys in a comedic rap battle. We would have given her an Emmy for that anyway. Speaking of the Emmys, the 2017 ceremony was the place where we finally found out a bit more about Yvonne. She revealed that she was married to American actor and producer Tim Loden, known for Extinction, Making Monsters, and 750, her partner of 6 years. In October 2018, they announced the birth of their first son, William. Yvonne's family life is much better than the one we imagined for Serena Joy. Number 1. Elisabeth Moss as June Osborne. And finally, we come to the titular handmaid. June Osborne, aka Offred, is the true star of the show. We see Gilead through her eyes. We suffer along with her, and we cheer her along in her efforts to escape. June is the hero of the story, and everyone wants to see her finally bring Gilead down. Elisabeth Moss needs no introduction. Her work on The Handmaid's Tale has made her a huge star, although it is nowhere near her first work in TV. Vulture magazine gave her the title of Queen of Peak TV, after all her amazing work on shows like The West Wing and Mad Men. That's not to say she hasn't done any work on the big screen. Some of her latest successes have been in horror films like Us and The Invisible Man, and we are only scratching the surface. We have all gotten so close to June that we wished British-American actress Moss were a little bit more open about her personal life. There have been rumors about her relationship with Tom Cruise, and we do know that she dated cinematographer Adam Arcapa. Before that, she had wedded comedian Fred Armisen of Portlandia. The marriage only lasted 8 months, and since their breakup in 2011, Elisabeth has kept her off-screen life very private. However, there is one thing she has shared with the public. She was raised in the Church of Scientology, like Cruise, and remains a believer to this day. She also considers herself a feminist, and she says that both of her big beliefs are about freedom, tolerance, and equal rights. Spoken like a true member of the resistance, no doubt. That's all we have on the Handmaid's Tale cast members, their real-life partners, and lifestyles. If you know something new, we are always on the lookout for scoops. Don't be shy, go and leave a comment below this video. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Also, make sure to hit the bell icon to get a notification every time we upload new content. Thanks for watching, and see you soon in another video.